Hi everybody, welcome back. It's the end of the year, and you know what that means. It means that you and I need to resolve to improve. Yes, it's going to be necessary, because after a year like 2016, we got to be ready for 2017. Who knows what's going to be coming? My guest this evening is a fellow who is making his way, not just in the world of personal training, but in mind and body transformation. And it's been a pleasure hanging out with him. We've gotten up on the hill a couple of times and just generally had a good old time. This guy has the juice. He's got the energy. He's got the positive attitude. And that's why it is a pleasure to welcome him back to the Mountain Views program. This is my man, Travis Brady. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
It's funny, since the first time I guess we sat here, it's kind of funny. We're kind of pals now.
Yeah,
it's a cool thing.
We went snowboarding, and I think you had to show me up to prove your point that you're still in the shape.
Listen, man, there's a difference between conditioning and good looks. No, I was just kidding. It's what is it? It's conditioning and
I don't know where you're going.
Just bumming around, going snowboarding all the time.
Yeah.
That's
no, it's a completely different burn, man. I think I'm in shape, and then I was sore the next day.
It is a thing that application specific activity, and one thing that I've noticed in the past few years is that, bro, my calves are yoked. I got the gastrocs of the gods right here. I can barely fit them in these pants.
Only a trainer would use the term gastroc.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly. Well,
everyone's like, what is he talking about?
That's right. Those are those muscles that hurt really bad when you heel toe edge all day long. How you doing, man? How was your holiday?
It was great. You know, spent some time with the family. I think, you know, even myself, you know, I think gets away from their nutrition, you know, and eating good. They say the average person puts on 5 pounds during the holidays. Wow. Have you heard of that?
I haven't heard that number. I know that there's a number. I would have guessed it was more, but that's probably just from looking at my own scale. If anything.
Yeah. So yeah, just getting ready for 2017. I'm so excited for 2017. You know, last year I started doing seminars, Strengthen Your World and Heart of a Champion, to really bridge the body and mind together with everything that I'm doing. So we got jam-packed January, you know, and everyone's, you know, forgot about their 2016 goals in December, and they're already focused on their 2017.
Right.
Do you remember your 2016 goals?
I didn't have any.
Oh, you didn't have any?
No goals. Stay alive in 2016, I think.
Stay alive. Right. So yeah, I'm excited to get going on the new year.
And let's talk a little bit about this philosophy that I've gotten to know more about as we've hung out. Obviously, somebody can take a look at you physically and say, this guy's in amazing shape. He's got to know what he's talking about when it comes to training. But you're really going in the direction of expanding the way in which you endeavor to help people to consult with clients. Talk a little bit about that transition from just kind of the narrow definition of fitness to everything that you're working with now.
Yeah, you know, and I think first about my transformation. You know, when I first started, you know, working out and eating good, it was for, I want to feel more confident, I want to feel more attractive, but I was only focusing on just one component to do that. Sure. I felt like I had to have this body in order to feel attracted, to feel confident, to go out and talk to people. And I meet with clients, it's the same thing. You know, they'll be out of relationships, they'll want to move forward in their business, they'll want to make more money and all these different things, but they focus on one component. So we've separated this whole mind and body thing. And in order to create results in life, we both need a mindset, and then we both need our body to actually move and do it. And I think the problem today, especially with a lot of coaches out there, is it's all in the mind. And we build up it's like a drug. We build up all this logic, all this data in our mind, and it's that whole analysis by paralysis. The body is what pushes us to actually do something. So synergizing the mind and body together, and I don't know if you watch Tony Robbins or have heard of them.
He's a powerful guy, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, and he talks about being in the right physiological state, right emotional state, and the motion comes both from the body and it comes from both the mind. And our stomach which is considered the second brain. Our 10th nerve is directly connected to our brain. You know, if you think about when you get hungry, how angry you get in short. You know, that's your second brain talking. And
I do know.
yeah, and so focusing on transforming, you know, in 2017, I really talk with my clients about focus on all aspects of it. That's body, it's nutrition, it's exercise, and then you got the mindset, which is, you know, what beliefs are you holding on to? And they say 3% of our actions are at a conscious level.
Wow.
Which means 97% of our actions are unconscious. That's pretty insane.
That's powerful.
Yeah,
and something I think really to kind of pause for a second and say, what impact does that have on your life? A staggeringly powerful impact. That's what.
Yeah, and so we're, you know, we talk about the zombie apocalypse. It's right now. We're zombies. We're walking around zombies. And so what I really teach my clients is how do we get conscious and realize what are these limiting beliefs that are holding us back, and how do we reframe these limiting beliefs to give us beliefs that are going to serve us. And it doesn't, I tell my clients, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It matters whether this is going to serve me and be powerful. Because even though it's true, okay, I like an example. Do you remember Muggsy Bogues?
I do. Muggsy Bogues, like 5'4", 5'5", was in and might even have won. No, Spud Webb won the slam dunk contest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, a guy that you would think he's not tall enough to make the high school basketball team, and played for the Charlotte Hornets for some years in the NBA.
And so I'm sure the limiting belief he was given his whole entire life was you're too short to play basketball. So does holding on to that belief serve him? No. So he has to let that go and say, I have talents in me that can help me become a greater basketball player. And so redirecting that mindset, and then also working with clients in the training. And I know we talked about last time how, you know, you've been a trainer and getting real personal with clients and seeing kind of the whole 360 of their life, and how many times did a relationship or something with their money situation affect their body, you know, or affect their mindset. And so they're all integrated, and as we bring them together and synergize, like that's really what creates that transformation in someone's life. And so it's just, I just have looked into everything, and how do we transform? How do we, you know, be better, you know, because at the end of the day, we always want to be our best, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So review for me, because we talked a little bit about this beforehand and we're kind of into it, but review for me your four pillars, because it helped me to kind of see them almost right next to each other.
So we got body strength and we got mind strength. So within the mind strength, you have the mindset, those beliefs, and then you have your lifestyle, in which I focus mainly on that lifestyle's relationships and wealth. And then on the body side, you got body, exercise, fitness, and then you got nutrition. So head up to the mind and body and synergizing those together.
Cool.
Yeah.
So before we go to break, we're going to talk a little bit about the importance of technique and performing properly exercises, not just with maximum effort, and how that makes a difference in the exercise phase in what kind of result you experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just wanted to go over some starting tips in each one of those aspects for people that are wanting to, you know, be better in 2017.
Right on.
Yeah.
So you mentioned a plank.
Plank. So start with exercise.
Let's do it.
You gonna do these with me?
I'm not going to do them with you. My microphone, my headgear. Oh, I remember what it was. It was my poor fitness. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And besides, since we've got you here, I'm just going to sit and be as interested as I am.
All right. So this jacket's not going to do it. So we'll have to take off the jacket.
Let me hold that for you, sir. Travis Brady, everybody.
So a plank is one of those beginner exercises that I have everyone begin with, because it helps build the core. The problem when people do it, so most people just sit here in a position like this and they'll just hold it, but you want to squeeze the glutes and push the hips forward, because when people do it, they start to arch.
Right.
You know, stick out their booties. So you want to push forward. And the reason why people have a lot of lower back problems is that the glutes aren't activating, the hip flexors are so tight, and the lower back has to come in to start doing that movement. So sticking the glutes, squeezing the glutes allows this to lengthen, contract, and then also you're working core. So this is so every one of my clients, that's one of the first starting exercises we'll focus on.
Well,
so going from a starting position, so here, and most people do this.
Right.
Stick out their butt. You
Tuck
want
those buns, baby.
Yeah, hump forward. Yeah, tuck those buns.
Well, and you know, I think that's a really great example of an exercise where technique is really important, even though you look at it and say, well, there's no movement, there's nothing to the exercise.
Exactly.
And yet, having your mind turned on and thinking, in this case, engaging gluteus maximus, gluteus minor, that's where the benefit comes from. It truly is from your mind doing it the right way.
And then also going into the nutrition, water. And I'll have clients say, you know, I want a meal plan, Travis. And I was like, are you drinking half your body weight in ounces? And they're like, no. I was like, come to me when you're drinking half your body weight in ounces of water, then I'll give you a meal plan. We're so focused on what am I eating, we will mistake thirst for hunger.
Interesting.
Or did I say that right? We think we're hungry,
yes,
but in reality,
right.
we're thirsty. And so we'll go eat when we just need to drink more water. So 1% drop in total body water weight will have negative effects on your endurance, mindset, your brain shuts down. And you know, people will question my concepts. Yeah, the body doesn't have anything to do with it. Well, what happens when you don't feel good? You're sick. Dehydrated,
not motivated to work out.
You shut down. Yeah. You shut down mentally. You can't think. The body really is, you know, a big part of the gateway to success.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break. We'll continue with mind, and of course we got to talk about lifestyle as well.
Yeah, cool.
Hey you guys, Travis Brady, he'll be right back. He'll still be super fit and I'll still be bald. Stay tuned.